Hey there, chatters. I'm Nat.
And I'm Kat, and welcome to the Crime Chat Season 4.
Cheers.
Cheers to Season
Cheers.
4.
Clink, 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 clink.
I'm your forensic femme fatale, as always, and Natalie is your true crimatic connoisseur.
We're just two normal girls who obsess about dark crimes, evil minds, and occasionally the unknown.
And here's your disclaimer, chatters. The following Crime Chat contains adult content and descriptions of potentially violent, spooky, dark scenarios today. So your listener discretion is advised.
Yes, you have been warned. And as usual, before we get into our crime chat today, Kat, what have you done?
Well, we are at Season 4. Can you believe it? Oh my gosh.
I know, I'm crazy.
It is crazy. So we've had a little break, and I've been doing a little traveling. Been to Arizona. I saw you, and I've got a cruise coming up. I'll be home from the cruise by the time this comes out, but I'm not in school and I'm not teaching right now. So I'm like, what am I going to do with my hands? What am I going to do with my time? Hey, Chris, my brother, Josh. I got in trouble for saying Joshua.
Did he listen to the episode?
He listened to the episode.
Okay.
Yes. And then my sister-in-law, we watched a movie called Blink Twice. Have you heard of it?
I have. I don't know if I've seen it though. I'm not sure. Like, it's not coming to me. Is it a new movie? Is it out in the movie? Okay, so I haven't seen it.
It's in theaters, I think, and maybe just now starting to stream, but it's got Channing Tatum in it. It was really good. It was really good. Yeah. In that, there's not really. Oh, who else was in it? Christian Slater.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How does he look these days?
He's aged. No! And the last thing is, since I've been home, my sister-in-law recommended it, and she's like, "You've got to watch this show. It's called Grotesquerie. It's on FX. It's made by and written by the same Ryan Murphy, the one that did American Horror Story.
Yeah.
And there's only 4 episodes out now, and I'm going to tell you, watch it.
Really?
Yes.
FX. Okay.
It gets there's just enough what the fuck and really good. Like, there's just enough in it where I'm just like, that is so good. Like, all together. But what about you?
I told you I was watching like these weird walkthrough games on YouTube for like horror games and stuff like that. And I'm like, you know what? I'm interested enough to give it a try. So I went to GameStop. I bought a PlayStation 5 and I asked them, I'm like, listen, I told them, I'm like, I like true crime. Okay. I want something that's horror related. I don't want to be fighting people. I don't want to be fighting zombies, but I want, give me like something to run from, or give me like, a little bit of an adventure. And they recommended a game called Until Dawn. And the whole thing is your choices. And it's really freaking good. It's like a movie, Kat. It's like a movie. And you're sitting there and the game is playing out. You're in this like skiing lodge with your 5 friends and people are dying left and right. So it's like a game with the premise is like Saw, the movie Saw.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So every choice you make has like a butterfly effect that affects everybody else. It's the craziest thing. I'm like, wait a minute. I didn't make that. I made that decision 2 days ago, but yet now it's affecting me. So I recommend it.
I have so much in store for season 4. Hey, that rhymes. And we have a theme again. And our theme this year is called Into the Unknown. Yes. We'll cover this topic today and then into our bonus episodes throughout the season, and then as well as our season 4 finale.
Yes, this is going to be fun. So in these episodes, we will be obsessing over the unknown. This season includes unsolved crimes, dark mysteries, eerie locations, and the supernatural. As always, chatters, let us know what unknown stories you'd like to share with us so we can cover
Yes.
those as well.
We would love to cover those. And
Yeah.
for today, shall we kick it off and dive into the unknown?
I think our stories today, even though I did not go over your story, we both have one thing in common, which is
Hmm.
it's in Massachusetts, both of our stories,
Yes,
right?
yes, yes.
Mine
And
is definitely a lot earlier than yours.
yeah.
So today we're going to dive into the life of Captain Joseph White, a predominant figure in Salem, Massachusetts, whose ultimate death in 1830 led to one of the most sensational murder trials in American history. Now, before we explore his story, let's step back in time and immerse ourselves in the world of Salem in the late 18th century. Joseph married his cousin, Elizabeth White.
Of course.
So maybe I am not related to this clan, okay? So they had to devise a plan. And
Mm.
their plan was to hire a cold-blooded assassin to do their dirty work.
For my story.
All right.
It's called Stone's
Oh.
Public House in Ashland, Massachusetts. It's 25 miles west of Boston, about
Mm-hmm.
45 miles west southwest of Salem. So it's not
Okay.
far. We could
Okay.
hit it. We could hit them all, girl. We could
Yeah.
hit them all. Well, in 1832, a wealthy landowner by the name of John Stone built an inn by the path of a train that was being built in Ashland, Massachusetts, with the hopes of
Mhm.
making some money, taking advantage of the travelers passing by its door. On September 20th, 1834, was the grand opening. The railroad house opened to a very enthusiastic crowd. Some say it was about 300 people, and I think back then it was probably a pretty big crowd.
Yeah.
John Stone, he was a farmer and a businessman, and some say he was shrewd. Some say he was very savvy businessman. He also served in the militia and rose to the rank of captain in the
Wow.
militia. Their lives didn't end well either.
Oh.
Two of the sons drank themselves to death, and the third son wound up in a mental institution, eventually passing away. Perhaps, some of the story goes the spirits of his sons or other residing spirits interfered. The business hung on as it was like a saloon, and I was also reportedly as a brothel at one point. First exploring of the paranormal side to this building. And the building's right here behind me in my background in the picture.